Get out of the traps here. Is this where I'm supposed to sit? First of all, I'm very honored to be here, and I know this is a very special contest, especially considering the circumstances and that this is the 100th year of the celebration. So I'm honored to be the speaker here. So, number one, for speaking in general, I think that, as I always say, during any competition, it takes a lot of courage to come up here and to make mistakes and to not be totally confident, especially if you haven't given speeches before. So for everyone who has come up and given speeches, that's fabulous. And there was maybe a little bit smaller turnout this year, but I think that's because of the timing of the competition. It was held a little earlier this year. So don't be afraid to come out and to give speeches and to try, and because this is a very important topic and one that I'm sure many of you feel very deeply about. So this is a good chance to showcase your talents and really feel the expression. And that comes to my next point. When you give a speech like this, especially when it comes to your country and your nationalism, you really need to feel the emotion, right? You can't just come up here and say, we did this and we did that. Yes, we did this and we showed what we could do. You have to really be the experience yourself when you come up here. That makes the difference between a good speech and a great speech, right? So, but overall, I thought the speeches were really great. I also want to comment on one thing. My experience here as an American has been phenomenal in China, and I have a great respect for the party itself. So, the party has been great to me, and the party has done amazing things. China has progressed from such a small country that was struggling to now a very prosperous country, and that can all be attributed to the party. And so if I asked a question maybe might have seemed a little off, I often ask challenging questions. Please don't interpret it as anything against anything, because really I even write to my friends in America and am amazed at what has going on here in China. And I hope it continues, not only for the sake of China, but for the sake of the rest of the world as well. Because once one country gets better, it challenges another country to get better too. And this is the way we all get better together, right? So that's great. And I wanted to mention also about speeches. I love the stories. I love personal stories that some of you told. I think you can also find, instead of only talking about COVID or mostly talking about COVID, you can go back into this 100 years and find many other, not just personal examples of a person who maybe started a school, which is a great story and a great example, but things that this country has done as a whole, not just one small thing. And so that would be a nice added thing. And Oliver asked a question about workers and what about a construction worker? Well, no matter what you are, no matter what you do, whether you're a dentist, a doctor, a construction worker, or you sweep floors, if you can do a service to others, that's what's important, right? It's not how much that people respect you for this. People should respect you equally if you're doing your job and helping people. So that's extremely important. And just wanted to make one comment also on pronunciation. You memorize this whole speech, takes a long time. Make sure you take the time to pronounce the words correctly. Many people I would hear say communist, but it's communist. And this is the biggest word in the speech, right? So make sure your pronunciation is right, but I think you did a really great job and really proud of you all, and I hope everything continues. Okay.